Hey guys, what is going on? This is Travis P11. I'd like to welcome you back to the channel. And we'd like to bring you something new to the channel anytime we possibly can. And recently, a representative from Flowhost Sandals Company reached out to me and said that they would like to work with me. They'd like to make me an affiliate for their brand, send me a couple sample pairs to show off. And I said, sure, let's try them out. I've recently found myself kind of getting back into flip-flops and sandals again. Something I really hadn't rocked much since the 90s when I was in high school, but it's a hot summer out. I've been taking a lot of vacations and a lot of travels happening this summer, so I said, sure, let's go ahead and do this. And Flojos said, no problem. We'd love to send you and your family a pair of sandals to test out and tell us what you think. And I don't think they really understood what they were getting themselves into because there's quite a few children and stepchildren in our family. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to just show off some different varieties and styles of Flowhost that they sent us. And then I'm going to take out the Flowhost that I personally ordered and also Gun Bunny P11, so I'm going to show them off, talk about some of the features. The idea behind it is to show you that there's a variety of sandals that this company has to offer. And I got to be honest with you guys, even though Flowhost has been around since 1972, they're based out of Irvine, California, I really didn't know much about their sandals aside from the fact that I saw them in Costco this summer and I saw them in Costco last summer. And that was pretty much about it. I really didn't look into them much, didn't really know. And so out here in the Great Plains states, maybe they're just not as prevalent, probably because we don't have much of a beach culture necessarily because we're not that close to the ocean. And Flowhosts have been inspired by fishing culture, surfing culture, beach culture since 1972 when they got started. Flojo, by the way, is a Spanish word for like loose fitting, kind of laid back, just kind of chill. And that's pretty much the inspiration for the brand. So what I'm going to do is just show you guys a quick screenshot of the different styles that we have. And then I'm going to get out the pairs that I have in Gun Bunny P11, talk about the features like I mentioned before. And I do want to say this, if you guys are interested in buying some Flowhosts, if you click on the link down in the description box down below, it'll take you to the Flowhost store. They do have 10% off for new customers. You can sign up for that offer. If you do that, it'll help out the channel, help you get a really cool product, and it'll definitely get you guys all set up for the summertime so you're all set to go. So first of all, we're going to start off with the first sandal, which is called the Tango, the men's sandal. Again, that's one of the pairs that we have for one of the kids, and they're pretty cool. I think they're a neat design. They look pretty sweet. They come in different colors, different sizes, whole sizes, by the way, as you guys can see there in the screenshot. And they do base a lot of these from vegan materials. They're water safe, so they're not going to deteriorate easily. They're basically designed to handle the rigors of the beach, if you will. So we've got the Tango. The second one that we have is the Lana, which is the women's sandal that Gun Bunny P11 ordered. And I have them right here in the packaging. So we're going to go ahead and take out the Lana real quick. And we didn't want to take the other ones out because we want to let the kids open those up, try them out, wear them around a little bit, and then give us some feedback on those sandals. And maybe some of them will show up in a follow-up video because Gun Bunny P11 and I will definitely be doing a follow-up video after we have some time to wear them in and break them in a little bit and show them off. So the Lana women's sandal, these come in just one main color, but they do have a variety of different colors, a bunch of different sizes. This shows sizes 5 through 11, and you can see some of the detail on them, and I'll talk about what they feature and what they have to offer. And so again, just a ton of different types of sandals on the website when you look over there. And slippers too, so as a little bonus feature, we're going to talk about some of the slippers also. So these are a faux leather wrapped footbed with an EVA midsole, TPR outsole, which is a semi-crystalline material with both rubber-like and thermoplastic properties, meaning they're going to be very comfortable. They also have added arch support. They feature a multi-strap design, faux leather footbed, lightweight EVA midsole, like I mentioned before, hand washed with a washcloth, warm water, and mild soap, allowed to air dry. Do not place in the washing machine or dryer, right? So again, those are the Lana, which are really nice. They're about 35 bucks. The sandals can vary in price depending on which models you get, which type you get, and so on. The Flowhost design, kind of a tropical design on the bottom. Those are pretty sweet. So we're gonna let Gun Bunny P11 try those out, wear them around, break them in, and then she's gonna give you her opinion on them. And neither one of us is necessarily paid by Flowhost, right? It's like we're not getting money to do this particular review. And so therefore our opinion is not going to be biased. If we don't like them, you guys are going to find out, and she's definitely going to let you know. All right, so moving on, we're going to show you my sandals that I ordered. I ordered the Vicente. Looks like Vicente if you don't speak Spanish. And these are available in a size 7 through 14, 3 different colors. Let's go ahead and get them out and show you what they look like. And I believe that I got these in either, I'm not sure, these are either black, brown, charcoal. What do we have here? These are the brown tan ones. All right, so here's the pair that I have. I got the lights turned on down here in the man cave so you can see the detail on them a little bit better. Just looks super comfortable. I cannot wait to break them in. So that's the bottom of them. So these are the Vicentes. And for this particular sandal, let's see what they mentioned about the features. The Vicente men's sandal features an embossed faux leather upper, lycra liner, which is basically like a spandex liner, and Memex footbed for comfort and support. The lightweight Geo LPR outsole makes it perfect for casual outings or days by the water, and hopefully I'll have some of those coming up pretty soon. As you know, I've kind of become a bit of a carnival cruise junkie, so I've been hitting all these different islands, going to all these different places, and these are definitely going to come in handy. So these are the Vicentes, and these sell for, where are we at, 45 bucks, all right? Okay, now, moving on, we're going to show you what the rest of the kids are getting, some of the different styles. We've got the Breeze, the woman's flat form sandal. They've got a little bit thicker sole on them. They got a bit of a strap weave going across the top. You get those in black or get them in brown. And then they've got the Praia, which is a woman's hooded sandal. Looks almost like a leather strap, and those come in tan, black, and also a brown color. Those are 34 bucks. We've also got a pair of Dukes, which are more of your kind of casual, almost look like a gym sandal, something you wear after shower and after you get done swimming. Very kind of laid back. They've got the strap going across the top, which is woven. Nice suede covered sole going on there, and those are 39 bucks. And then we also have the Amara women's sandal, and they've got kind of a nice kind of dressy look. They come in punch pink, orange, or also kind of a brown or chocolate color, and those are sizes 5 through 11. Those are 30 bucks. Look super comfy. And again, those are another pair that we have. We've also got the Zappa unisex slipper. So let's bust out the Zappas. Well, Zappa is how you might pronounce it, but I pronounce it Zappa in Spanish because your Z is pronounced like an S. So we got the box right here for the charcoal gum slippers. So again, these are not for me. These are for another one of the kids. And this is what they look like. They look really comfortable. Like this is something you'd want to wear like in a cool evening. They've got kind of a Sherpa lining inside of them. It looks kind of like a kind of like a woven, almost like a wool type material with a little cinch on the front of them. These are pretty slick. Those are 40 bucks. They come in the charcoal gum color, but also a brown color. Sizes 5 through 14, whole sizes only for men. In this particular style, and you've got your sandals for women also. Oh, it does say unisex, okay, just so you know. So there you go. Could be either or. Those are pretty sweet. Those are definitely going to keep you warm, although it's pretty hot right now. That was a special request that we had from one of the kids that wanted a pair of the slippers, and so we're going to make that happen for him. And then last but not least, we have the Xander 2.0, which looks super comfortable. They've got kind of that molded egg crate type of footbed, like a faux suede strap going over the top. Those come in black and then also in gray, sizes 7 through 14, and they are 35 bucks. And so there you have it. So we're going to break these in for a couple days. And then Gun Buddy P11 and I are going to come back and give you our take on the Lana and the Vicentes. Let you guys know what we think about them, and just wear them this summer. Definitely test them out. Got a lot of projects we're working on. It's going to help our feet stay nice and cool. Right. So they say you are what you wear, and to keep it simple, we're going to go ahead and call all the kids by their actual sandal that they're wearing instead of using their first names to reserve their privacy. So Tango, what do you think of the Tango sandal?
Yeah, I got the Tango size 10s. I like them. They're very comfy. Much appreciated.
Do they fit you kind of true to size? What do you think?
Oh, absolutely.
All right. All right, so we've got Lana over here. Okay, so what was your take on the sizes? You were saying if they're a half size, you might want to order up the next size. Is that what you were thinking?
So I am a true size 9.
Okay.
So I honestly would probably go up to a size 10.
Okay.
And I do remember that buying the shoes, the flip-flops from Costco.
Yeah, the other Flojos that you bought earlier before we got these. Okay.
I kind of forgot about that when I bought these.
Okay.
But they are a very comfortable shoe, and I love the variety of shoes when you go on the website.
Okay. All right. Excellent. Excellent. I am rocking the Vicentes, and so you guys can call me Vicente. They are excellent. So even though my significant other claims that I don't have any arches on my feet, I think I have a small arch, but these are very comfortable. The arch support is right in the center. It's not so much that it hurts my feet. In fact, they're quite comfortable. I've had a few days to break them in various conditions, and they do fit true to size. So if you wear an 11, get an 11. If you wear a 10, get yourself a 10. All right, moving over to the... Where you at? Where you at? Here we go. The Praya. All right. So, what is your take on the Praya? What was your thoughts on the cut you were talking about earlier? Yeah.
So I'm usually a 7.5 in women's, but these are an 8. They kind of run a little bit tiny, I would say. So always size up about half a size. They
Okay.
have a good choice and variety of shoes.
Okay.
The only complaint I have is I'm a very barefooted person, and so I
Okay.
wish they had a wider toe frame.
Okay. So, and then, or maybe offer some different widths is a possibility.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. So definitely order up if you're half size. Like if your tween sizes, go to the next size up, is what you're saying.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Okay. Where is Duke at? Okay, Duke, you're wearing the Dukes.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about the Dukes?
They're comfy. The strap fits nicely. It's stretchy, but still holds my feet tight.
Okay. What do you think about the soles? Are they comfortable?
Oh yeah. I was still breaking them in, so I got a lot of wearing to do, but they're comfy.
Excellent. All right. You can rock those with socks or without socks.
With or without, for
With
sure.
socks when you turn 40, right? Excellent. Okay, moving over, we've got the Amaras. Okay, Amara, what's your take on the Amara sandal?
I wear a 7. I'd say these are pretty true to size. I think my only thing right now is this band is a little tight, but this is the first time putting them on, so hopefully that loosens up
Yeah.
as I wear them. I'm sure they will, but otherwise they're super comfy.
Mine took about 3 days of just like constant wear to actually break in, and they were much better after I had a chance to kind of, and just the size fit a little bit more comfortably, I think. Initially they're going to be a little bit tight, but then they'll stretch out a smidge.
Yeah, that was,
Okay.
I mean, my only thing I noticed. They're a little
Okay.
tight, but yeah, I'm sure they'll
What do you think of the arch support? What do you think of the soles? Are they comfortable? Or are
yeah,
they
they're
soft
super,
or hard?
they're like
or-
really cushiony, which I guess
Okay.
I didn't expect. But yeah, they're super comfy.
Excellent.
There's some slight arch support here. I have some pretty flat sandals that I typically wear, so these are definitely a lot more comfortable than those, so I might have to add these to the rotation.
Okay, very cool, very cool. Breeze, we haven't talked to you yet, have we? Breeze, tell us about the Breeze sandal. What do you think about those?
I've had a few days to break these in. They were
Uh-huh.
a little tight in the straps as well.
Okay.
So after breaking them in, they're just comfortable. I have purchased this brand before,
Yeah.
and they're probably my overall favorite flip-flop brand
Okay.
as far as support. I do have a little bit of arch in my foot, and
Okay.
it doesn't bring any discomfort at all.
Okay, excellent. So do you think the arch support's in the right place for your feet?
Yeah, I mean, I
Okay.
just think like the way they lay out, it's a nice fit. And
Okay, are they pretty much true to size? Like you wear a certain size. What's your typical shoe size?
I am an 8, 8.5, and these are an 8. So
Okay.
with them being a little tight, it had to break them in, and now it's like the perfect fit.
Okay, but it would have been okay to maybe
It
go
would
one
be okay
size
to
larger
size, yeah, if you
Okay,
need to, absolutely.
Okay. All right, cool, excellent. And last but not least, we have Xander with the Xander sandals. What do you think about the Xanders?
Very comfortable, super lightweight, and
Cushy?
yeah, true to size, cushy.
Okay. And you got a size 13, so for the largest foot of all of us, I mean, do they fit like a 13 should fit? Do you
Yeah,
think so?
yeah.
Okay.
They're snug. The band is good, so good
Excellent.
summertime shoe.
Okay. All right. What about you, Charlie? What do you think? They don't have dog sandals yet, but we're waiting for those to come out. So, all right, guys. So let me go ahead and bring it together for some final thoughts, and we'll tell you what we think about the Flowhost sandals. Also, guys, make sure you check out my B channel, which is called Taste of Nebraska. Gun Buddy P11 and I are making videos together, having a great time. Check out that channel. Anything that has to do with the travel or tour thing that we're doing all around Nebraska, showing off Nebraska businesses, restaurants, state parks, and all that fun stuff, will be on that channel, and I'll put a link to that channel at the end of this video. You guys can head on over there and sign and subscribe. All right, guys, so there you have it. The family loves their Flowhost. They gave their opinions of what they thought about them. They've had several days to wear them now. I wanted to give a little bit of time for everybody to have a chance to wear them and break them in. And so far, so good. The only thing I would say is if you're a man and you've got just average size feet, you don't have wide feet, you should be able to order sizes that are true to size. You should be okay. Like I said, they can take, a couple days to break in, but just be patient with them, and you're going to find them to be very comfortable. As for the ladies, ladies' feet can vary just like men's feet. And so, like we said, if you're like an 8.5, you probably want to order a 9, a 9.5, you want to order a 10, and so on. So you probably want to upsize a half a size for the ladies. But again, it just depends on your foot, how wide it is, how long it is, and so on. But overall, again, we love the sandals, we love the flip-flops. So guys, make sure you click on that link down below and you'll find the best deals that you can get on Flowhost anywhere. And they've got a ton of different styles for men and women. They've got the slippers also that we showed you earlier. And yeah, they're very, very cool. So I'm glad to be able to work with Flowhost and bring you guys my review of them and kind of rediscover some footwear that I've not worn for a very long time. And I'm definitely a fan of flip-flops, especially the hot Nebraska summer and all the travel that we have coming up. These are super comfy. So guys, make sure you click on the link, make sure you like and subscribe. I want to thank you guys for watching. I want you to have fun. I want you to be safe. And as you know, we will talk to you soon. All right, take care, guys, and have a good one. Bye-bye.